This video has been funded in part by the Guild via Patreon. Check out the links in the description or at the end of this video for more details. Hello everybody, my name is Chris Gildart, and I had a chance to play the Japanese demo for Touken Ranbu Warriors. When this game was first announced, I wasn't really super hyped about it because I wasn't very familiar with the franchise, but as more and more information came out, my hype just escalated, so I am super excited to get into this. Touken Ranbu Musou received a demo exclusively on the Japanese Switch eShop on February 3rd, 2022. There's no announcement of an English demo yet, but I imagine they'll be releasing one close to the Western release of May 24th, 2022. If you're not aware, Touken Ranbu is a pretty boy collector game on mobile where the characters are personifications of famous Japanese weapons. So if you're familiar with Japanese history or mythology, some of these character names may be familiar to you, like the Kotetsu Samonji that Yoshimoto Imagawa has in the story of Samurai Warriors 5. Though Samonji isn't in this specific game, the fact that this character exists within the Touken Ranbu world should hopefully give you an idea of how the world works. Now that we have that out of the way, let's jump into the actual demo itself. Because the demo is only available on the Japanese store, there is no English option. From what I can tell, the demo covers the first part of the story where this cute little fox guy named Konosuke is bringing together the warriors of the Touken Ranbu world to fight for a common goal. At least that's the gist of what I got out of it. If the demo does get released in English prior to the game's release, I might actually do another video clarifying the story. The demo also gives you access to all but one character. Gameplay footage for each of these characters can be found on my second channel, Gildart Gameplay. The demo serves more as a tutorial for newcomers rather than a trial for longtime Musou fans. You will still be able to hack and slash your way through demons as all of the characters, but these will be short and linear stages. Since the demo serves as your tutorial, you actually don't get access to all of your moves right from the start. The game is broken up into 5 sections. Each section teaches you how to make use of the various controls. With each part of the tutorial, you gain access to more and more of the usual moves. Starting off, you can only move your character or the camera, use your normal attacks, and you can reset camera with the L button. This does take a page from One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 where there is no guard button, and I honestly don't mind that because I like playing on easy or normal difficulty and I rarely use guard to begin with. In the second part, you unlock charge attacks and skills which can be used similar again to One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 and Fate X de la Link. During the third stage, this teaches you how to lock onto stronger enemies, dodging and running with B, as well as deadlocks which have finishers similar to Samurai Warriors. The fourth part gives you access to Musou attacks, while the final part shows you a team attack where a partner will join you. Of course, even with the language barrier, there are a few things that we can take away from the demo. First of all, I know it's a Switch game and it isn't going to look the best that it could if it were on other consoles, but my god does this game look fantastic. It does only run at 30 frames per second, but that's fine when it doesn't drop frames like Warriors Orochi 4 and Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. Besides Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, I think this is one of the best running Warriors games on the Switch. Like, even down to the UI, this game looks good to me. The only complaint that I would have so far is that a few of the characters do look too samey to me. Like, most of the outfits are either school or military uniforms with samurai armor somewhere on them. There are a few characters that I really like the designs of, like Kasen Kanesara, Tomoegata Naginata, and Sengo Muramasa. They were the ones that really stood out to me visually. As far as notable things regarding the gameplay, I did notice that character charge attacks are just the same as there are skills. I'm hoping that you can select what skills you equip later in the game because the demo only really gives you access to 2 of the 4 options. Depending on when you use the charge attack during your combo, the skill used will be different. The combat is still fun, it's just not as involved as some previous games. I also only had it happen once, but there is one feature that hasn't been in any other Warriors game before, and that's battle damage. The closest we came to this before was Dynasty Warriors 9 having the environment and weather affect certain parts of the character outfit, but none went as far as to add actual battle damage. I've been wanting this in a Warriors game since Dynasty Warriors 4. Speaking of the old Warriors games, do you remember victory poses? Well, I do, and Touken Ranbu Musou brings them back, though it's not as cinematic as they once were. This feels like a nice mixture of the classic victory pose and the modern victory screen, and I personally say that that is a welcome choice. Lastly, I'll mention that the music isn't overly spectacular. It's not bad though, it really does suit the shoujo style of the game's visuals and the feudal era. The thing is that it's more atmospheric than something that you want to listen to outside of the game. That being said, who knows? This is just the tutorial. We could get some rocking tunes later in the full game. Overall, I'd say that I'm I'm looking forward to Touken Ranbu Warriors. I don't think it'll hit as well as the best of the franchise, but I honestly don't think it's going to get close to the lows. Of course, both a mini and full review will be coming out once we actually get the game in the West, and if we get an English demo closer to launch, I might talk about the story experience of it. But all in all, I would say this is actually higher on my radar than Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, but lower than Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Only time will tell if my hype and expectations around these games is actually warranted. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe for more. Did you get a chance to play the demo? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and if you'd like to help support this channel and what I do here, you can join the guild just like these awesome people that you're seeing on screen right now. You can join them at the end of every single video for just $1 a month. There's other rewards and other tiers as well, so check out the links that you see on screen, and I will see you all down in the comments.